If you visit for the first time, then click the subscribe button and press bell icon so you get notification about every new video.
Welcome to Intermediate Compulsory English 1, 386. This course takes into account the functional and communicative use of English and is aimed at improving your general language proficiency in listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. It enables you to communicate confidently in English language wherever the need be. For example, if you come across a stranger in an English-speaking situation, you do not feel shy and introduce yourself confidently. Greet the person nicely and continue the conversation. Express your feelings, likes and dislikes. Agree and disagree on different issues. Invite him or her, and finally, say goodbye as a friendly gesture. So, do not hesitate to write and speak English with your friends, relatives, and people around you from today. Do not leave things for tomorrow that you can do today, since wise people believe that tomorrow never comes. We wish you success in your studies. Unit 2, Greetings and Introductions. Recorded Text 1. When we meet people, we greet them as a matter of courtesy. We use different expressions for this purpose. Sometimes we are formal, sometimes informal, depending on the situation and relationship with people. Here are some common formal greetings. Listen carefully so that you can do the activities given in the book.
Good morning, sir. How do you do?
Hello, Mrs. Hamad. It's nice to see you again.
Good afternoon, Mr. Khan. It's good to see you.
How are you, madam?
Hello, Ali Sahib. How is everything with you?
Good evening. It's always a pleasure to see you.
How do you do? I'm so happy to see you again.
Recorded Text 2. Now, listen to some common informal greetings.
Hi.
Recorded Text 3. Now it is time for a simple listening and understanding activity. Listen to the dialogue between Mr. Bilal and Mr. and Mrs. Ahmed, who are greeting each other formally. Take a pen and paper, because as you listen to them, note down the greetings that are being exchanged and their responses in the table. Mr. Bilal is an English language teacher. He meets Mrs. Ahmed, one of his students, and her husband in a restaurant.
Good morning, Mrs. Ahmed.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Bilal. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Not too bad, Mr. Bilal. This is my husband, Muhammad Ahmed. Ahmed, this is Mr. Bilal, my English teacher.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Bilal.
It's a pleasure to have met you too. I've heard a lot about you from your wife.
Well, I hope good things.
Of course. Anyway, good to have met you both.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Bilal. It was nice to see you.
Yes, goodbye and have a nice day.
Recorded Text 4. Here is another situation. Two friends, Bushra and Sara, come across each other in a park. Listen to their conversation and notice how they greet one another informally.
Hi, Sarah. How are you today?
I'm great. And you?
Very busy. I'm taking a walk now, but later I have to do a lot.
What do you have to do?
Well, first of all, I have to do the shopping. We don't have anything in the fridge.
And then?
Well, my son has to go to a school party in the evening, so I have to take him there.
Oh, how's he doing at school?
Mashallah, he's doing very well.
That's impressive.
Well then, Sarah, it's lovely meeting you. Why don't you come over sometime?
Yes, why not? I'd love to. Till then, bye and see you soon.
Okay, goodbye for now.
Recorded text 5. Now here is a situation in which Nadra is introducing herself. Listen carefully to what Nadra is saying. This would help you introduce yourself in the same way.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Nadra Awan. I am 40 years old. I was born and raised in Miawali, but right now I live in Pindi. Let me tell you a bit about my hometown, my family, and my education. Miawali is a district in the northwest of Punjab province. The majority of the population is of Hindko origin and speak a Hindko Saraiki. There is a small minority of Pashtuns as well as Punjabis who live in Miawali. I am married with 2 children and my husband is a lawyer. I have done my master's in education from the University of Punjab and have been a lecturer for 10 years before I left my job to start my own school. I would also like to tell you a bit about what I am doing right now in my life. I am running a school for small children who are actually the children of extremely poor parents who cannot afford sending them to school. My current occupation gives me a lot of satisfaction as I feel I am doing community service, which is a need of the hour in our country.
Recorded text 6. Now listen to a dialogue between 2 persons who are greeting and introducing themselves. Notice the greetings they exchange and how they introduce themselves.
Good morning. How are you? I'm Junaid.
Good morning, Junaid. I'm Salman.
It's nice to meet you, Salman. Are you here for the job interview as well?
Yes. Are you?
Well, yes. So good luck to both of us.
Sure. Good luck and nice meeting you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Recorded text 7. Listen to these people and notice how they are introducing themselves.
Hello, I'm Adil Murtada. I'm 30 years old and I'm a lecturer. I like reading books, magazines, anything.
Good morning. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Ahmad. I'm a heart specialist. I like doing exercise daily and my diet is mainly vegetables and fruits.
Hi, this is Saima. I'm 20 and I'm a student. I love listening to music.
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Tabir Umar. I am 27 years old and I'm a painter. I love drawing pictures for children.
Recorded text 8. Here is a situation in which Mr. James, a foreigner from England, is requesting the hotel manager for the reservation of a room for one night. The hotel manager is asking some questions from Mr. James and filling in the hotel lodge's reservation form on computer. Now, switch on your cassette player and listen to the dialogue carefully.
Good evening. Can I help you?
Yes, please. I'd like a room for one night only.
Would you like a single room or a double room?
A single room, please. How much is the room?
It's 3,000 rupees per night. How would you pay, sir?
I can pay by credit card as I don't keep more than 2,000 rupees cash during traveling.
Certainly. We take Visa, MasterCard, and cash as well.
Do you need my national identity card's number?
Yes, of course. Your national identity card's number is a must. Moreover, your email address and signature are also required.
Here you are.
Here's your key. Your room number is 212.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you need anything, dial 0 for the reception area. Have a good stay.
Recorded text 9. Let us listen to this dialogue, which is between a father and a son. The son wants to go on a picnic to Ahmedabad with his friends. He's requesting his father for permission. Listen to the dialogue carefully and see what conversation is going on between the father and the son.
Abuji, I have to make a request to you.
Sure. Is there any problem?
Not really. Actually, my friends are going on a picnic. I was just wondering if I could also join them.
Who is going, and by the way, where are they going?
My class fellows are going to Ahmedabad. You know, most of them. Aziz Riaz, Niaz, and Rashid. All of them are going.
For how many days do they want to go?
Their program is for 1 week, Father.
By the way, when are they going?
Tomorrow, in the evening. Is it all right?
Well, I suppose tomorrow one of my friends is coming from Karachi in the evening. I wanted you to pick him from the airport.
Abuji, Zahid could go to the airport. He's free these days.
Okay, I'll ask Zahid. But Khalid, don't you think weather is very unreliable these days, especially in north?
Can I take warm clothes? Father, do you mind if I take your black sweater which you bought yesterday from the supermarket?
Certainly not. You can take my old brown jacket as well, because in the evening and early morning it is very cold.
Thank you, Abuji. Could I ask you a favor? I do not have a camera. Can I have yours? I love to take photographs wherever I go. I'm sorry, I already have promised my friends without asking you.
It's all right, beta, but camera is a very expensive thing. You will have to take extra care of it.
I promise I will.
Okay, then take it. It is in my cupboard.
Abuji, thank you very much.
Unit 4. Describing people and places. Recorded text 10. Here is a dialogue between two girls, Fatima and Idam. They are describing Maria, who is Idam's sister. Listen carefully to what they are talking about.
What is your younger sister's name? What does she look like?
Her name is Maria. She's 15. She's very beautiful with dark brown eyes and black hair.
How long is her hair?
Her hair is very long. It goes down to the middle of her back.
How tall is she?
She's of my height, 5 feet 4 inches.
And is she slim, average weight, or very fat?
She is slim like a model. She almost always wears shalwar kameez and dupatta. Her dresses are usually in blue color. That's her favorite color.
Does she wear glasses?
Yes, sometimes she wears gold-rimmed glasses. But why are you asking so many questions about my younger sister?
Just curious. Besides, I think that she is over there across the street.
Where? I don't see her.
In that shop. Perhaps she is buying some dresses.
What? She said that she was sick and was unable to go to school.
Recorded text 11. Here is a description of a policeman. Listen to the description carefully so that you can do the activity that follows.
A policeman is a loyal and honest government officer. He is always willing to take risks to save the lives of the people. He punishes those who break law and become the cause of the worries of the people. He is a devoted officer who works day and night for the safety of his country and the society. He enjoys working with people. He is an intelligent man.
Recorded text 12. We have selected a description of Muddy for you. Listen to the description. You will notice how this place is different from the places around you.
Muddy, we all know, is a hill station. It is situated high above sea level. It's 7,500 feet above sea level. At this altitude, the air is fresh, pure, abounds in ozone and light gases. More oxygen passes through one's lungs. Consequently, one feels on top of the world in Muddy. It's also a very beautiful place. Muddy is a proper small town. For a greater part of the year, it lies temporarily inactive. In winter, people enjoy there by playing with snow or making snow castles. Sometimes there's so much snow that roads have to be cleared to facilitate the traffic. But with the arrival of summer, in other words known as the season, Muddy changes its complexion and suddenly becomes a worth-seeing visual display of colors. Different shades of green are, of course, supplied by the coniferous trees, but most of the other colors of the rainbow, and some the rainbow never even dreamt of, are reflected in the contemporary male and female dresses visible on the Jinnah Road, which all the roads in Muddy lead to.
Recorded text 13. We use different ways for asking directions. Now, listen to some of the expressions people are using for asking location of different places. Excuse me, could you tell me where the post office is, please? Excuse me, where is the nearest hospital, please?
Excuse me, how can I get to the railway station, please?
Excuse me, can you tell me how to reach the medical school, please?
Excuse me, is there any library near here?
Unit 5. Expressing happiness. Recorded text 14. A variety of expressions are used to express happiness. Here is a brief dialogue between Farah and Naila, who have met after a long time. Let us listen to how they are expressing their happiness on seeing one another.
Hello, Naila. Do you recognize me?
Farah, what a pleasant surprise. How nice to see you after so long.
Yes. Isn't it wonderful? I'm so happy that we have met. You look exactly the same, as beautiful as ever.
Really? Well, that's a compliment. You know what? We have come back to settle here.
That's great. So we should meet more often now.
Sure, that's wonderful. Let's sit over there and have some coffee.
Good idea. Let's go.
Here is another situation. Aksa, a final year MA TEFL student from Lahore, writes that she wants to share the amazing feelings that she had on the special day when she passed her exams. According to her, she and her classmates were happy that they have successfully finished their course, but at the same time they were sad because they knew that this golden time at college will never return. This beautiful time comes in every student's life, But when they enter practical life, they have to face lots of challenges trying to get an opportunity to become a respectable member of society. Recorded text 15. There are formal and informal ways of expressing the same function, keeping in view of the age, profession, relationship of the speakers. While expressing happiness too, we have to consider the same. To understand this point, let us listen to these two brief dialogues.
Congratulations. Accept my best wishes.
Thank you for the kind words, and it was very nice of you to send me the bouquet.
Not at all. It's my pleasure. I wish you happiness in future. I hope he proves to be a nice man.
I hope so, but there's always a risk.
I'm thrilled. You have done it again.
Thanks. You won't believe it, but I'm on cloud 9.
You must be. After all, it's another feather in your cap.
I'm so happy. It is a field day for me. Let's go and celebrate.
Unit 6. Apologizing. Here is a dialogue between a student, Bibi Gul, and a teacher. Bibi Gul is always late for class, so the teacher is not very happy with her. Listen to the dialogue and see how Bibi Gul apologizes to the teacher for being late.
Bibi Gul, please make sure you're not late for class every day.
I am indeed sorry, teacher, but my Tangawala came late.
Is it every day that your Tongawala is late?
Yes, ma'am. It is almost every day that my Tangawala is late. I do feel bad.
You can join the class as I don't see any reason why you should miss a lesson. But please, do make sure that you come to class in time.
Yes, teacher. I will try. I know I am guilty. And perhaps I will ask my father to make other arrangements for me to get to school in time.
It's good. You realize that it's your fault.
Yes, it really is my fault. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me this time.
Recorded text 17. Here is another very brief dialogue between a magistrate and a lawyer. Listen to the dialogue attentively and notice the expressions used by the lawyer for being late.
Mr. Nadeem, we are waiting for you to defend your client.
I'm very sorry, sir. I apologize for being late by 15 minutes, as I was attending another client's case in the session court. My munshi ought to have represented the case.
In that case, your munshi ought to have come and informed my staff to change the order of cases.
I'm extremely sorry, sir, for the inconvenience. It was an oversight on my part. I shall be careful in the future.
Kindly be careful next time, as other cases suffer when timings are not observed.
Yes, sir. It is my fault and I'm really very sorry. I will make better arrangements next time.
Unit 7. Giving reasons. Recorded text 18. Listen to this passage read by Sadia, who is giving reasons for choosing to study through Allama Iqbal Open University. You will be required to do a few activities based on this text later on.
I have chosen to study through Allama Iqbal Open University because it suits me professionally and financially. Since I work in the daytime, studying through distance learning system allows me to study in my free time. I chose AIOU as its tuition fees is less than in other educational institutions. Studying at AIOU has given me a lot of independence, due to which I can now study at my own free will and time, and yet work and support my education. I like AIOU courses as they are very simple and interactive, and for this reason, I want to continue studying at AIOU till I finish my master's.
Recorded text 19. Listen and notice how Naveed is trying to convince his father about his decision to study fine arts. As you listen to this dialogue, we would advise you to please pay attention to the reasons that Naveed is giving. Answer the questions that follow.
Naveed, I really don't understand why you are not interested to study computer science. Do you have one good reason to convince me?
Well, Baba, I really am not interested in computer science because it's too technical, and I'm actually more attracted to fine arts. That's what interests me, Baba.
But do you realize that fine arts has no scope, and you will not be able to even find a good and well-paid job in that field?
I'm sorry, Baba, but I don't agree with you. Fine arts has tremendous scope. It's the age of media, and therefore there are a lot of jobs opportunities. I can get a good job anywhere and yet follow my dreams.
What kind of jobs would you get with a degree in fine arts? And where?
Well, Baba, jobs in advertising, newspaper, art galleries. There are many job opportunities for fine artists.
I'm still not sure. I don't know really.
Baba, please try to understand. We have so many world-class artists in Pakistan. Shakir Ali, Gulji, Sadiq Khan, Anna Molka Ahmed, Salima Hashmi, Zahurul Ikhlaq, Iqbal Hussain, Bashir Mirza, Jamil Naqsh, Zubaida Agha. Such famous painters who have earned respect and fame in the world.
I agree. But what do these people have except fame?
Do you mean they were or are not rich enough? Well, Baba, wealth in terms of money is not everything in this world and in this life. They've a wealth of talent, riches of imagination and creativity, treasures of thoughts and inspiration. These people are our national assets, and I want to follow their footsteps. I want to be like them. I want to be an artist like them. That's what I'm interested in.
Well then, if that's what you wish, go ahead, and my prayers are with you.
Recorded text 20. Let us now listen to another conversation between four friends. Mona had given a party last evening, and four of her friends, Samina, Tahira, Atiya, and Shehnaz, could not attend it. Let us listen to what reasons they are giving to Mona. So switch on your cassette recorder and listen carefully.
Hello, is that you, Mona?
Yes, is that you, Samina?
Yes, Mona. I've called to say sorry for not coming to your party last night. Actually, my sister along with her 3 children came from Faisalabad unexpectedly, so I had to stay back.
Well, that's all right, but I did wait for you.
Hello? Mona, don't say anything. Just listen. I had such a bad fall in the bathroom, and I fractured my ankle. It was due to this that I couldn't come to your party.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry for you. How do you feel now?
I know you are mad at me, Mona, but I really couldn't make it. I was so busy at the university. The last lecture ended at 6 in the evening. By the time I reached home, it was already late to come over to your party.
Whatever. I'm really angry with you. Just wait till I see you.
Hello, Mona. How was the party?
It was good. We missed you though. Why didn't you come?
I'm sorry, Mona. My mother had an appointment with the eye specialist, and I had to accompany her. Therefore, I couldn't come.
Recorded text 21. Listen to this conversation in which different people are giving reasons about their choice of career. After listening to the conversation, do the related activity given in the book.
I have chosen to join the Pakistan International Airlines (PIA) as a member of the cabin crew, as I had always wanted to travel, see different countries, meet new people, and learn about different cultures.
I want to be an army officer because I like jobs that are demanding and challenging.
I want to join a theatre for the reason that I'm good at acting and love show business. I want to join a music band so that I can prove my skills in playing guitar and composing music.
I want to be a nurse due to the fact that I love to help the ailing humanity.
Recorded text 22. Listen to this debate on English should or should not be the medium of instruction. Ali is arguing in favor of the topic, whereas Ahmed is against it. Let us listen to what Ali and Ahmed are saying.
My name is Ali and I'm a student of Class 8. I'll speak in favor of the topic, English should be the medium of instruction. English should be the medium of instruction because it is the language of education, science and technology, business and trade, politics and diplomacy and media. The world is gradually becoming closer and people of all races, religions and languages are getting closer. Hence, English will be the common language for communication. It is very important to have a certain level of ability in English, as without it, we cannot get higher education, good jobs, and move on with the changing world trends.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed, and I'm a student of Class 8. I'll speak against the topic, English should not be the medium of instruction. English should not be the medium of instruction as it means that all other languages are inferior, and English is the only superior language. If we adopt English as a medium of instruction, we will also adopt a foreign culture. It is essential to keep our identity and national culture, rather than choose a foreign language and its culture.
Unit 8. Expressing agreement, disagreement. Recorded text 23. When we talk to someone or discuss something, we either agree or disagree. Here is a dialogue between two friends, Shahid and Aslam. They are discussing a cricket match recently played between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Listen to the dialogue and notice the expressions used by the two to agree and disagree.
Aslam, did you see the match between Pakistan and Sri Lanka last week?
Oh yes, it was marvelous. Especially the game of Afridi was superb.
Very true. Afridi played very well. Umar Gol also showed his best performance.
That's what I was thinking. It was only due to his century that we won the match.
Exactly. The last four batsmen disappointed everyone. Don't you think so?
That's right. None of them played well. Fawad couldn't even make a single.
I strongly believe that the players should be given proper training and maximum practice before every match.
You are right. But Pakistani team cannot play under pressure.
Very true. That's what I also think.
Recorded text 24. At times, we think about our past and remember beautiful and happy times. Sometimes, we think about sad incidents of life. Now, here is a dialogue between two friends, Danish and Asad, talking about their past. Listen to the dialogue and do the activity that follows.
Asad, Yar, you remember that thrilling experience we had 10 years back in Swat?
Ha! Of course I remember quite clearly. That was one of my best memories and the most nostalgic one. We were so bold, so adventurous, ready to experiment with new things, ready to take risks.
Yes, imagine surviving on rupees 500 for a week. The tent we erected in the middle of a thick forest, we hunted and cooked ourselves, painted the beautiful surroundings, swam in the chilly stream, composed tunes on the flute. Oh, Asad, that was a wonderful experience.
Wasn't it, Danish? I'll never forget that experience. It taught me a lesson which I'll never forget.
And what's that?
To love and preserve nature, to nurture the wildlife, to protect the beauty of nature and value it. God has gifted Pakistan with such beauty.
True, Yar. But why can't we do these things again? Why have we become so involved with the routine of our jobs?
Danish, that's another reality of life.
Recorded text 25. Now you are going to listen to Begum Mahmuda Sultana talking about her past. She has lived a very useful and active life. Let us listen to what she's saying about her family background, her education, her work, and the city she loves.
I was born in a poor Haris family in a small town Hala near Hyderabad, Sindh. My parents treated me equally as they treated my brother. They gave me the same education and allowed me to study in Hyderabad. Oh, that takes me back to Hyderabad. In those days, Hyderabad was a small, clean and beautiful city. Everybody knew everyone else. There were parks, clean and wide roads, libraries full with keen readers, fewer traffic, fewer shops, beautiful old houses with famous wind catchers on their rooftops. But now the city has changed. It is no more as clean and quiet as it was. The roads are bumpy. There's traffic on roads. Shopping plazas have replaced parks. Old houses have been pulled down. The city has lost its character. So I was telling you about myself. Yes, I did my master's in architecture. I started my career by being just a junior draftsperson sketching maps for a small-time architect. But then I got my big break when I joined a group of activists who wanted to preserve Hyderabad's old buildings. We were a group of 5. We worked day and night, making plans, drawing, suggesting changes, and then we took our plans through the Sindh government, who was impressed with the work. The government helped us by giving us the funds. We have since then preserved 3 major buildings, and our group has got the national attention. I received a prize from the government of Pakistan for my work in the preservation of historical buildings.
Recorded text 26. Let us now listen to a conversation between an American and a Pakistani. You will notice that the American utters certain words which the Pakistani does not understand properly. Listen to their conversation and then answer the questions in the following activities.
Oh boy, you sure have a lovely country. Look at the beautiful scenery, but your tourism is bad. The tourist industry needs a facelift.
Sorry, did you say lift?
A facelift, a new look, some improvements.
Of course, especially the hotels.
Yeah, not only the hotels, but other proper travel arrangements, travel guides, comfortable buses. No wonder with such poor facilities there's little tourism.
I agree, but things are changing. People realize the importance of traveling. More people are going on trips. Now one can see local tourists too.
That's nice. Soon your tourism will have a boost it deserves.
A hoot? What does that mean?
I said a boost, an encouragement.
Oh yes, you are right. Is it your first visit to Pakistan?
Yes, I'm a travel junkie. I travel for the heck of it. Travel runs in my blood.
Now, you are going to listen to an interesting abstract about Thatta, a famous town in Sindh. You have to listen to this abstract very, very carefully, since you have to fill in the blanks while listening. Certain words have been deleted from the text. You have to guess what the missing words are. In each case, 3 choices are given. Choose the appropriate one and fill in the blank when there is a buzz.
Once upon a time, Thatta, a small town in Sindh, was famous for its arched windows, carved doors, and elegant floor tiles. Its architecture could be compared to any other grand buildings in the world. The city, which was a major port, was famous for its gardens, its grape and mango orchards, and its cypress trees. It was the seat of and at one time had 400 educational institutions. In 17th century, travelers referred to it as one of the greatest cities in the. Among the salient features of Thatta's houses are the wind catchers, which were introduced by the Arab. These wind catchers are not only a source of light, but also bring the breeze from a height. The architecture of Thatta is unique in its construction technique and suits the conditions. Emperor Shah Jahan stayed in Thatta and later built the Shah Jahan Mosque as a gift to the people of Thatta for their.
Okay, we come to the end of this program. How did you find it? Please give your feedback on telephone number 905-7508 or our website iet.aiou.edu.pk. Writers Farzana Ursani and Shagufta Siraj. Coordinators Shagufta Siraj and Naveed Anwar.
Non-linear editing Mansoor Ahmed.
Engineer Farhanur Rahman and producer Muhammad Munir Malik.
If you visit for the first time, then click the subscribe button and press bell icon so you get notification about every new video.